In Omaha, where Katie Huff has now established herself as the female counterpart to Michael Phelps. She, like Phelps, has qualified now in 5 individual events. Like Phelps, she has a legitimate gold medal shot in Beijing at all 5. The difference would be that Huff will swim in only 1 relay, so her maximum medal haul would be 6, whereas Phelps is expected to swim in 3 relays, leaving him a shot at 8 total Olympic medals. A short time ago, Andrea Kramer talked with Katie Huff. Here it is.
Thank you very much, Bob. Well, as the guys upstairs said, you have been like a machine. 3 miles of racing. How have you held up and then finished off with this kind of performance?
I think I just tried to stay mentally tough through the whole meet, and it counts a blessing this guy's getting last night and this morning off. So, I'm done now, and I'm ready to train for a month and get ready for Beijing.
Like Michael Phelps, 5 for 5 in qualifying for individual events. But 4 years ago, you were the cute little 15-year-old, the youngest on the team. Now you are the target. How will you handle that pressure?
I think just I'm, older and wiser now, and kind of just focusing on me and not all the things going on around me. So I just think I'm better equipped to handle it all.
All right, Katie, thank you very much. And a big sushi dinner and dessert ahead finally for Katie Huff. Back to you, Dan.
Gee, sounds good, Andrea. On the final night of competition tomorrow, Dara Torres looks for a final incredible exclamation point to her trials in the women's 50. And in the marathon 1500 final, Eric Bent is the favorite, but 400 free winner Larson Jensen will have a final say in the top 2 as well. And then tomorrow night at 7 Eastern, you can see the conclusion of the U.S. Olympic swimming trials, including Dara Torres in that 50 free during our coverage of the U.S. track and field trials as well, all a part of the lineup tomorrow on NBC. Final of the men's 50 free, one of the most nerve-wracking swims you could ever ask for, but it's really one of the most popular for the crowd, and a guy who time and time again. Oh, Gary Hall, he's got the cape on, Rowdy. You never know what character he'll become when he gets to the blocks, and tonight he is the godfather of swimming. He has worn the cape, Superman cape, through the years, as Hall is looking to become the first male swimmer, keep his hopes alive, becoming the first male swimmer to win the same event in 3 consecutive Olympic Games. And he's also shooting for his 4th Olympics. But you know what? As you see right there, he really hasn't changed much through all these years.
I'm 33 years old. Now I'm the old guy in the Speedo. I don't feel any different. I'm still swimming fast, still having fun. And if I feel like I'm doing karate kicks in the air, I'll probably do that. The 3-peat would be my shot at history.
But even though this is it, Hall does not swim the 100 at these trials, didn't swim the 100 at these trials like he did in his other Olympics. This is it. If he doesn't touch 1st or 2nd, he's not going to the Olympics for the first time in a long, long time. And about ready to get announced here.
Gold medalist in the 50 freestyle at the 2000 and 2004 Olympic Games, swimming unattached, Gary Hall Jr.
There's the 6 shooters. He usually backs it up, but it is going to be tough to back it up tonight. There are some racers here. Nathan Adrian trains with Gary. He's in lane 1, not expected to touch 1st or 2nd. Nick Brunelli is in lane 2. There has been Wildman Tobriner, and he is the favorite. And so Wildman Tobriner is the favorite as we continue with the lanes. It's Nick Brunelli in lane 2, 7th in the 100 free, just out of the mix. Garrett Weber-Gale is in lane 3, and he won the 100 free. He could sneak in there in the top 2. And then the favorite is Wildman Tobriner. Tore a pectoral muscle while weightlifting just last December. Didn't take a stroke in the pool until April. Cullen Jones is the new American record holder. He could be there. Gary Hall, is he going to be clutch again tonight? Jason Lezak in lane 7, 2nd to Weber-Gale in the 100, and Brian Lundquist in lane 8, member of 4 straight NCAA championship teams at Auburn. But the action and the flurry is in the middle of the pool. Try to keep an eye on it. It moves quickly, but Wildman Tobriner is in lane 4 above him. In lane 3 is Weber Gale. And below Wildman Tobriner is Cullen Jones, and then Gary Hall Jr. in lane 6. 22 seconds away from seeing if Gary Hall Jr. can be clutch again.
Boy, great start by Garrett Weber Gale in lane number 3. You can see the first 15 meters is where the race is really at. And the finish. Here it comes.
Gary Hall Jr. is in trouble. Up in lane 3, Garrett Weber Gale, but he's fading. Here comes Wildman Tobriner. Too close to call right now. Weber Gale wins it. Wildman Tobriner in second, and Gary Hall Jr. is shut out. A new American record and lifetime best for Garrett Weber Gale. And the Olympic streak is going to end for Gary Hall Jr.
Boy, I saw it in the start for Weber Gale. He just had great reaction off the blocks. And you can see him there's his coach Eddie Reese, Chris Kubik, longtime assistant at Texas.
How about Weber Gale sweeping the 100 and the 50 here in Omaha?
Wow, he got off the blocks, didn't he, Dan? Lord have mercy. Look at right here. You count from the right with me. There he is, right there. Look at the reaction time. It's very slight to see it with the naked eye, but trust me, he got off the blocks like a blaze. And once he got in, he creates so much velocity and so much momentum, comes up swimming right away. Here's the start for Gary Hall. He's just ran out of gas. You know, there's 6 guys that were in the top 8 here that were in the 100 freestyle. I think Gary Hall should have swam the 100. He might have been in there, and he did not get off to a good start, and he didn't get into the wall. Like you said, with 15 meters, they're all coming in right at the same time. But Garrett Weber Gale, because of that start, and what a story for Ben Wildman Tobriner. He's right above him, right there. He did not take a stroke until April because of that torn pectoral muscle. He didn't take a hard stroke until May. That's a great, great story. But there's the guy that's leading the way, Weber Gale.
Second American record set at these trials for Weber Gale. Wins the 100 and the splash and dash. Wildman Tobriner in second. Cullen Jones, the former American record holder, in third. And Gary Hall Jr. is done. All right, Eamon Sullivan will be waiting in the wings. He's the world record holder in the 50 meters, but can he get it done on his sport's grandest stage? So in all likelihood, at the age of 33, Gary Hall Jr.'s Olympic career is over, but you never know with him. We'll be back with more to Omaha in a moment.